Hey, Maximizers. Welcome to my life. If this is your for the blah, if I can't talk today, if this is your first time watching me, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Chris the Maximizer, and I am a content coach. And I help product based business owners create consistent content that converts into consistent sales so they do not have to hire influencers or run paid ads. I started my very first YouTube channel back in 2018 and I started off as a couponer. Okay. I had been couponing when I started my YouTube channel. I had been couponing for 10 years. I've couponed my whole entire adult life. I've couponed for 17 years now. And I always wanted a business. So I decided to start my business doing something that I was really, really good at, something that a lot of people had asked me to teach them. So I started my first YouTube channel teaching women how to coupon. I did that for about 2 years. And then in 2020, when the pandemic hit, my clients were like, hey, Crystal, can you teach us how to start YouTube channels? Can you teach us how to start businesses? Can you teach us how to make more money? Because there's a pandemic and we don't want to work at our 9 to 5s forever. So in 2020, I accidentally became a business coach. And my business coach was like, hey, Crystal, come coach our people. Come coach my people because you were my star student. And I was like, what? So I really accidentally became a business coach in 2020. So from 2020 to 2023, I did both. Forward facing on social media, I was your coupon girl. I mean, I was on the news, I was doing tons of brand deals, I was selling my membership, like I was doing all things couponing. But behind the scenes, I was running one on one and group coaching programs and really helping women start businesses from scratch and then help women with their existing businesses that they had. And I absolutely fell in love with being a business coach. Like it was something that I enjoyed so much because nothing bad happens when women make more money. It was so refreshing to see the impact that making an extra $500 to $1,000 per month was doing for some of my clients who were starting businesses. And then the other clients that were making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 per month from their business. It was just amazing to see that I was able to offer them solutions and accountability and support and inspiration. And from what I was helping them with, they were able to make tons of money. I loved it. I was like, I love this. So in 2023, I decided that I was going to be a business coach. It's not something that I ever thought that I would be. It's not something that I aspire to be. It's not something that I desired back then. It just kind of happened. It kind of happened like from trying to help my clients get more of what they want. I accidentally became a business coach. So in 2023, I said, you know what? I'm a business coach. I started my second YouTube channel where you should be subscribed, called Build a Business with Chris. And over there, I share tons of tips on how to start a business, grow a business with content. And I post every Saturday. So there will be a new video coming up tomorrow. So I started that brand new YouTube channel because I wanted to have an audience of women who were looking to start and grow their businesses using social media. But what happened in 2023, my whole entire life fell apart. My whole entire life fell apart like crazy. And I had a little bit of a crisis within my business because like now I'm this business coach. And so going into 2024, I was like, I'm this business coach, but like what makes me different? And what's my secret sauce? And like what makes business coaching with Crystal different? Business coaching is too broad. So I took my own advice and I was like, what is my secret sauce? What makes me different? What do I do really well? The answer to that question is content. What do I do really well? I do content really well. So since 2018, when I started my first YouTube channel, I've posted over 2,000 videos across my YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I posted over 2,000 videos. I've gone live over 1,000 times. 1,000 times have I gone live. Whether it's free, like what you're getting right now, or I used to have a couponing membership. And at one point, I was going live like 3 times a week in that membership. So I went live like over 300 times in that membership alone. Regardless, I've gone live over 1,000 times. From all of that content that I have been able to create, I've made close to $400,000. Close to $400,000 in the past 6 years. I've made over $35,000 from Google AdSense. I've been able to make money from affiliates. I've done 4-figure and 5-figure brand deals. I was the brand ambassador to a big old company. I also have earned hundreds of thousands of dollars from my coaching, selling my one-on-one coaching, selling my group coaching, selling my membership, selling my boot camps, selling my classes. I've been able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. The key in all of this is my content. Without my content, I would not have made the sales. Without my content, I would not have built an audience. Without my content, I would not have built a community where I was able to become, Chris the Maximizer and then pivot in my business based on what I'm doing well and how I'm helping my clients. So I said, you know what? My secret sauce is content. So my focus as a business coach is going to be to help my clients with their content and specifically with their live strategy. I looked back at my business clients. What did I help them with the most? I helped them with content. I helped them with consistency, and I helped them with sales. So I said, you know what? As I roll into 2025, I'm focusing 100% on being a business coach that focuses on content. So I said, you know what? I'm a content coach. I took the business coaching out of it. I'm a content coach. I help business. Maybe I should be a business content coach. Ooh, I think I like that better. But I help business owners create consistent content that leads into consistent sales because I do content really, really, really well. And specifically, what I do really well is live. I've made the bulk of my sales from my content on live. And tonight, I want to talk about why I decided to make live my main form of content. So there has been times in my life where I posted a YouTube video like every single day. Back in my early couponing days, like that first year and a half. Thank you so much for the likes and thank you so much for the gifts on TikTok. I posted a YouTube video every day for like the first year and a half. It wasn't until 2019 that I started going live, and I was going live once a month. I am a certified yapper. Okay. I have been talking since I could talk. I've always been told I talk too much. I talk a lot. I talk too loud, like all the things, right? When I go live, I get to do all of that. So once I discovered live, I was able to connect with my audience in a whole different way. What I realized is that I was doing really like coupon vlogs. I was walking my audience through what I was doing and what I was buying and how they could do it. It was a teaching vlog where I'm going to show you what I'm doing. But as I show you what I'm doing, I'm going to teach you how to do it yourself, right? And when I was able to go live, I was able to do that, but deeper, but then also get my yap on. So for years, I was posting a lot of content and then I was going live, once a week, twice a week. Then I started doing live stretches where I would go live for a week at a time. And then I would go live for 2 weeks. And then I would go live for a month. And then one year I went live like 200 days, almost. I went live like 200 days in 1 year, over 200 days. Like I started going live like crazy. And I was talking to my biz bestie one day and I was like, I wish I could just go live and like not have to make pre-recorded content. So I did a deep dive into my YouTube channel and I realized that most of my traffic, most of my subscribers, most of everything was coming from going live. Now I couldn't abandon pre-recorded content, but I said, instead of trying to post 3 times a week, I'm going to post once a week and I'm going to go live like 20 times a month. I realized that 20 times was a little bit too much. 5 times a week was a little too much. Even though I had the time and the opportunity, 5 times a week was too much for me. So I settled on 4. 4 times a week feels so good. It feels easy. It doesn't feel like pressure. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live 16 times a month. I'm going to post 1 YouTube video per week. And that's still going to give me 20 pieces of content on my YouTube channel. So I fought this urge for years. I probably say since 2022, I've been like, I just wish I could go live only and not do anything else. So I decided that, hey, I'm going to go live and that's going to be it. So tonight, I want to talk to you about why going live is my main form of content. Why I decided to pivot from focusing on creating a lot of pre-recorded content and to focus on going live. So I know I've been yapping for 10 minutes, but I'd love to know where you're watching from. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country are you watching from? And then can you tell me what your business is? What do you sell? What your business is? Let me know in the comments what your business is. So let me know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country, and then what your business is. I'm in Orlando right now. It's cold. I just turned my heat on. It's freezing. And like I said, my business is content coaching, and I sell one-on-one and group coaching, mostly one-on-one coaching, to help you create consistent content that converts into consistent sales, right? Dr. Nandy Nelson says, New Jersey, I help therapists start therapy companies for children with autism. That's amazing. Thank you so much for joining. Anyone else? I am live on all of my platforms. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But anyone else, let us know in the comments where you're watching from and what your business is. And don't be shy. I respond to every single comment. I love to know who's in the room. I love to know who's here and listening. Also, if you're on TikTok, please make sure you get on my email list, because we don't know what might happen. When you fill out this form that I pinned here, it's at the bottom of the screen. When you get on my email list, you will not only be able to have a direct connection to me, you also will be able to get the direct link to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. And then if you want to chat about working together, you can book your sales call. The sales call is free. You get to talk to me for an hour to talk about your business and what it would look like for us to work together to help you create consistent content that converts into consistent sales for you. So all things building an audience, growing your audience, creating content, all the things is what I help you with coaching. Shar is here from Mississippi. You teach aspiring entrepreneurs on how to start their own business. That's amazing. So you are a business coach too. Awesome. I love, love, love that. Gina's here. Hey, Gina from Rhode Island. You do digital and affiliate marketing. Awesome. What do you market? So guys, make sure you're definitely on, ladies, I should say, make sure you're definitely on my email list. You can click the link and fill out the form. Give me your name, your email, and your phone number. I'll get you to my email list, and then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and even book a sales call if you want to chat about working together. If you're on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, there's a link in the description box for you to go straight to my website to join my email list. And subscribe to Build a Business with Chris, my YouTube channel, Build a Business with KRYS. If you are not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay. Let's just dig right on in. Okay. I'm a yapper. If you have any questions, even if you have any questions right now, about going live, about creating content, specifically live, but I'm open to all questions. Go ahead and drop your questions. I'm here and I'm ready to answer. But I decided to make live stream my main form of content. One reason, there's like 10 reasons here, but first reason we're going to talk about is I get to engage with my audience in real time. I'm a yapper. I am an extrovert, which means I get my energy from talking and being around other people. I would say I'm a little bit of an ambivert because I do like being alone and I do like recharging. But I will tell you this, after I go live, after I coach my clients, I am amped up. I'm not drained. I'm excited. So I like to engage with my audience in real time. Live gives you that because although I am the only one talking, your energy from the chat, your likes, your comments, all the things, all of that gives me energy. Now, this is also important for my audience. So let's take a step back. When you are a small business owner, your audience needs to know you, like you, and trust you before they can buy from you. Your audience needs to know you, like you, and trust you before they can buy from you. You spending 15 minutes on my live is so much more engaging and so much more helpful for you in learning the know, like, and trust factor because you can see a lot of different versions of me. You'll see me educated. You'll see me motivating. You'll see me inspiring. You'll see me answering questions. You'll see my mannerisms. You will see how I talk. You will see how I give advice. And you can make your determination really on like, oh, I like her, or absolutely not, I'm blocking her. So being able to engage with you, and we're going to talk about questions in a second, but being able to engage with you, learn a little bit more about you if you are following me, what your business is, anything that you need help with, that is super helpful for me. That is something that I really, really, really enjoy, because when I first started my YouTube channel, I would just see all of these people subscribing and commenting, which is great, but I didn't have any interaction with them. Like, you watch a piece of content that I pre-recorded and edited, cool. But when you get the opportunity to like see me in real time, answering questions and having a conversation, it really takes our engagement to the next level. That's why people really, really, really love live streamers. Like, people who go live all the time, they're actually engaged with their audience, and they're just not live doing their thing and disregarding their audience. You see that there are people who ride or die for them. Their loyal ones, their day ones, love them down because they have a different type of parasocial relationship, because like, I actually can speak to you, right? I actually can acknowledge you. And that's something I do. Like, anytime someone comments on my live, like, I call them by name, I acknowledge them, I refer to them. So engaging with my audience in real time is something that I love, versus when I'm in here pre-recording a video, I'm essentially talking to myself, to the camera. It doesn't give me the same energy back. It does not give me the same energy back. If that makes sense on TikTok, tap the screen. If that makes sense on the other platforms, if you could just drop me a yes in the comments, that would be super duper helpful. Super duper helpful. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Dr. Nandy says, when I've gone live, it feels like a course and so much prep. Okay. I can see and understand why it feels a little bit overwhelming. I teach, like, I think it's 6 steps strategy of like what you need to do on your live, like the 6 steps of like what you should do on your live and how to prepare. I'm going to talk about this a little bit second. Well, let me go to my second one, and this might help you. The second reason why I love going live is that I can be the most authentic version of myself with no restrictions, no fluff, no limits. I can just talk. I'm a yapper. So I prepare my live topics. You see me looking to the left. I have my live topics. I have my live topics all planned out. I have all of my lives outlined. I know what my calls to actions are, meaning what I want you to do while you're on the live and before you leave the live. And I know what my goals are when I go live. So I want to tell you that, yes, you do need prep, but when you have a process and a strategy, it should not feel hard. It should not feel overwhelming, because going live, I get to be the best version of Crystal. I'm not saying that my pre-recorded content is not me, because it is, but it's an edited, mild version of me. I got makeup on, my glasses are off, my hair is done. I'm really put together, and I'm really focused on delivering this content. I can't cuss. I don't want to code switch. I want to look very, very educated, right? So I am myself, but it's an edited version of myself. Right now, no makeup, only lip gloss. My only requirement when I come on camera is my lips need to be glossed. My face cannot be dusty and crusty. Okay. Everything else is off limits. Sometimes I get on here with no bra. My hair is not done. I meant to let my twist out, but I let my hair get wet in the shower. So I was like, it's too cold. Absolutely not. So I put the scarf right back on. Like, when I go live, I don't care about any of that, because I know the content that I'm delivering, the conversation that I'm going to have with my audience is so much more valuable than what I look like. Y'all don't care what I look like when I'm delivering a valuable message to you. Versus when I make YouTube videos, I'm specifically talking about YouTube because that's where I make pre-recorded content. I need to be put together. People will watch, yes, but if I'm showing up as an authority in my area, I need to be, put together. I'm cussing on live. I'm not speaking proper English on live. I don't want to call it code switching, because I don't code switch anymore, but I bounce back and forth between proper English and slang all the time in my regular everyday Crystal. So when I'm live, I get to do that, and it just feels so good. So going live gives me the opportunity to be me with no restrictions, no fluff, no guardrails. Like, if you know me in real life, this is how I am in real life. I am this person in real life. This is how I behave in real life. This is how I talk. This is how I act. This is how I show up. Like, I'm very chill, very laid back, but very also type A and a planner. So you should prepare your lives. Dr. Nandy, you should prepare your lives, right? You do not want to show up all willy-nilly. This is what I'm teaching in my live boot camp. I'm actually hosting a 2-day, 4-hour live boot camp that's broken up into 2 2-hour sessions, where on day one, I'm going to help you figure out how to be prepared for your live, have all your live assets together, how to show up confidently. And then on day two, I'm going to teach you how to sell your ass off without saying bye, bye, bye. I'm going to teach you how to prepare your offer as a solution to a problem and how to sell it on live. So I'm actually hosting this 2-day live boot camp on Sunday. Day one's on Sunday, day two is on Tuesday. So if you are interested in getting help in preparing your live, you will leave this boot camp with your next 30 days of lives planned out. So your next 4 lives will be planned, topics outlined. You're going to know what to say. You're going to know how to say it. You're going to know what you're selling. You're going to know how to sell it. And you're going to feel confident. So you're going to leave with your next 30-day live strategy. You're going to leave with a workbook filled out with all of those action steps, because in my boot camps and my workshops, we actually do the work. I don't say everything to you and then you go do it. No, we do it together. So I'm going to educate. I'm going to answer your questions. Then I'm going to give you time to implement. I'm going to educate. I'm going to answer your questions. And then I'm going to give you time to implement. That's how the boot camp's going to go. That's why each session is 2 hours. And then we have a lot of time for Q&A at the end. So all of your questions. It's on Zoom. So you also get to leave with the replay. You get 30-day access to the replays. And then everybody gets a 15-minute one-on-one session with me. So boot camp ends on Tuesday. And then you have the opportunity to schedule your one-on-one either on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. You can schedule your one-on-one. And then we can talk even more one-on-one in depth. But during the boot camp, you also get a one-on-one time with me, because I go to every single person during the boot camp and make sure that they got what they need. Okay. So I am hosting this live boot camp. There's still spots available. It is $149. And we are starting on Sunday. Okay. So if you want more help, you can click the link in my bio, go to KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp to get your seat. Okay. Let's see. I saw a bunch of stuff popping up. Thank you so much for the gifts, and thank y'all so much for the likes. I appreciate it. So yeah, if you want to join me for the boot camp, go grab your seat. Okay, next. The next reason why live is my main form of content is I can talk about my offer in details, like what I just did. I don't hard sell my offers in my pre-recorded content, because I like to do more of an education style. And I do more of like book a sales call with me, and then we can talk on the sales call. When I'm on live, I'm giving you a full sales pitch. And I can do that because I'm spending a lot of time educating you, motivating you, and inspiring you. And then if you want help, if you need help, if you are struggling with going live, the solution to your problem is my live bootcamp. And here's why. Okay. I can go into details. I can answer your questions, and I can show you why my offer is the solution to your problem. I've been going live for 6 years. I've gone live over 1,000 times. I've gone live on all the platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I've gone live on the big 4. Okay. I know what it's like to be live. I know what it's like to have no one show up to your live. I know what it's like to have 300 people on your live, right? So I have been going live. I am not new to this. I am true to this. I have been doing this for years. I have come up with a strategy and a method to your madness so that you can show up on live confidently and make sales. I had a client come to me, and she owned a boutique. This was years ago. She owned a boutique. She didn't make sales for 90 days. For 90 days, her sales were $0.00. She had an audience, whatever. So we came together. She hired me. In her first 30 days, I was like, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go live once a week. You're going to pick your top 10 pieces, and you're going to go to 2 pop-up shops. Because she was like, I have all these pop-up shops that requested me be there. I don't know which ones to go to. I said, okay, pick 2 pop-up shops and go live once a week. So I want to say she went live maybe 4 or 5 times. Okay. She went from $0 in sales for 90 days to making, I think, $990 that first month that we worked together. So we're going to call it $1,000 month. Most of that money was made from her lives. She did make some money from the pop-up shops, but the bulk of that money was made from going lives. And focus. So I gave her the strategy. I told her what to do. You're going to go live. You're going to show your clothing, and you're only going to pick 10 pieces. She's like, Crystal, people are buying much more than the 10 pieces. I said, yes, because less is more. This is why we can't even go to the store anymore. But this is why you go into, I don't know, Home Goods to get a salt shaker and you leave with a cart full of stuff. You know, we used to go, I don't even want to go there anymore, but we used to go to Target for one thing and leave with a cart full of stuff, right? We used to go to Walmart for two things and you leave with a cart full of stuff. This is why if you grocery shop, I don't do this, but if you do this, if you grocery shop without a list and you go to the grocery store and you are supposed to be getting just some onions, you leave with a cart full of things because you specifically came there for one thing, but you saw other things that you want, other stuff that you might need, and other stuff that you was just hungry when you went shopping, so you just bought a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't need. But the point is you went there for something specific. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Tap the screen on TikTok if this makes sense. Yes in the comments everywhere else if this makes sense. So I can talk about my offer in detail as a solution to a problem on live a lot more in depth than I can in a pre-recorded video. Because in a pre-recorded video, it just starts to feel like an ad. It starts to feel like, okay, now she's selling to me, which is true, right? Would this work with, say, digital marketing? Inspiration Katie. Let's be a little bit more specific for me, please, so I can help you. Do you mean will going live help you sell your digital marketing? So when you say digital marketing, can you tell me specifically, what do you sell? What actually are you selling? Because a lot of people say digital marketing and it means a lot more things. So when Katie says digital marketing, tell me what you're selling, and are you asking me, will live work for you? Next, I can answer questions in real time. Perfect example. Katie could have watched one of my pre-recorded videos or even watched one of my live replays and asked me this question. She will not get the response that I'm about to give her via text because I cannot articulate the answers to these questions via text. And also, our text exchange may take a few days because, like, she may message me on Monday. I might respond to her on Wednesday, asking her another couple of questions, and then she responds on Friday. Then I don't respond till the next Monday. Now it's been 10 damn days, and Katie's barely got her question answered. Versus now, in less than 5 minutes, I am going to be able to answer her question. Yes, that's what I mean. I sell an educational course that has multiple modules. Perfect. The answer to your question is yes. Live can work to help many people make money online. Yes. So, yes, this will work. This will work for any product or service that you're selling, simply because we're focusing on the why. You're helping them make money. Why do they need the money? Why is the money going to help them? What does the money manifest in their life for them, right? So for instance, I help business owners create consistent content, right? Why do they want to create content? Because they want to make sales. Why do they want us to make sales? Because they want to make money. Why do they want to make money? Because they want to quit their 9-to-5. Why do they want to make money? They want to pay off their debt. How does making more money manifest in their life? That's what people are buying. So my ideal clients, when they purchase from me, my clients, when they buy from me, they are working with me because they want to make more money in their business for a specific reason. They want to leave their 9-to-5. They want to build their savings. They want to build their retirement. It's deeper than the money. What does the money, the tool, equal in their life? Right? So if you are selling an educational course, absolutely going live can help you because you're going to be educating and motivating your audience of like, you need to buy this course because this course is going to solve your problem because this course is going to help you make money. And that is great because. Does that make sense? So yes, regardless of what you're selling, as long as you focus on the why, going live is going to help you. And even if, okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. When I go live, I say I always make sales. Even if that doesn't mean that someone is buying something from me today. A lot of times people have watched my lives for weeks, months, even years, and then they became clients. So I'm selling them today on the opportunity of them to buy from me tomorrow. I'm selling them to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's a sale. Doesn't cost money, but I'm selling you on becoming a part of my community. Join my email list. Same thing. It's free, but I'm selling you on the opportunity to be a part of my community. So when you are ready to solve that problem, because not everybody is really ready to do the work to solve their problem. So let's call a spade a spade. A lot of people are out here with businesses and they don't want to do the work. They're scared to do the work. They're not ready to do the work. I'm not here to judge you on that. But when you are ready to boss up and do the work and make a difference, I'm here. I'm your girl. But today I'm selling you on the opportunity of being a part of my community. Okay? So come to the live bootcamp. Save your seat. And also, you get the opportunity to talk to me. Okay. Like I said, I've been on social media for 7 years as Krista Maximizer. I have been selling for 6 years on for my business, because I started my YouTube channel, didn't make money for the first 4 or 5 months, started making money in January of 2019, and it has been, up from there. So not only are you going to leave with your live strategy, you get the opportunity to ask me questions. I don't shoot down any questions in my coaching. So you actually get to get coaching from me, and you get a one-on-one call with me. So it also will give you the opportunity to get to know me and for you to decide, like, do you want to work with me long term? Like, do you want to be in my 6-month or my 1-year coaching program? So great opportunity for you. Anywho, let me keep going before I keep ranting on. Okay. I got you. Perfect. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you for the likes and the gifts. I appreciate it. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks for answering my questions. Oh, no, you're welcome. Very welcome. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it. Okay. The next thing, now, some people do not like this. Some people want to start businesses like this. I don't believe it. This is me personally. My audience can see me. My audience can see me in real time. I am not a fan of the faceless channel. I'm not a fan of you running a business and no one knowing who you are. Like, this is not the Wizard of Oz. You should not be behind a curtain. I'm a fan of, if you're starting a small business, it's your business. People need to see you. People need to connect with you. So when I go live, you get to see me and connect with me. I'm also a coach. I'm not selling a product like lotion where I can hide behind, like, just showing you the product and never talking about me. I don't believe in that. Your audience is oh my God, I can't talk. Sometimes my brain thinks faster than the words can come out of my mouth. I've gotten really good about speaking slower. When I get excited, I talk fast. And I've gotten better over the years of being able to articulate what I'm trying to say, because otherwise I get so excited, I stumble over my words. So what I'm trying to say, it's to your benefit for you to put face to camera. When you are live, you can't hide face to camera. Your audience, again, needs to know you, like you, and trust you in order to buy from you. Best way to do that, face to camera. So when I'm live, my audience gets to see me. They get to see me as a woman. They get to see me as a mother. They get to see me as a Black woman. I'm still technically young. They get to see me as a person, as a human, right? They get to connect with me. Again, sales is all about connections, and it's all about the why. Your audience wants to get to know you, and then they will buy from you. They will be loyal to you. So going live allows me to build the know, like, and trust factor, but it also allows my audience to see me. Do I still coupon? Yes. I actually posted a video on my couponing channel earlier this week. I went to Publix. I coupon. I still have a stockpile. I just do not post couponing content anymore, like, consistently. Yeah, I don't do faceless channels. Yeah, I don't like it. That's just me. That's my opinion. Some people are like, oh, I'm making all this money from a faceless channel. Great. Oh, I'm making all this money and I'm not showing my face. Awesome. I personally don't agree with that. Show your face. People need to see you. Like, I don't want to buy lipstick from a random website. If I'm going to buy lipstick from a no face company, I'm going to go to CVS with a coupon and buy it from Revlon or Maybelline because they've been around forever. I'm not about to buy from a small business owner and I've never seen them, never heard them. I don't know who they are. That's just me. Some other people don't have that kind of conviction and they're fine with it. I am not. I also don't like buying from people who only have stock photos. Nothing is wrong with stock photos, but, like, Let me see it on a person. That makes a difference. Digital marketing. Okay. I've gone live a handful of times. Awesome. Live is my favorite, if you can't tell. Next, I like live. This is twofold. I like live because number one, no editing. You're going to get me. You saw me just drink my water, right? In a pre-recorded video, I would never show me drinking my water. Unless it's a day in a life vlog, you won't see me drinking my water because I'm going to do that once the camera ends. I'm going to cut that out. You're not going to see me sneeze. You're not going to see me pick a wedgie. You're not going to see me pick my nose, pop a pimple, fix my hair, fix my shirt. When my kid is with me, she's going to come in and talk to me. If I'm with my mother, she's going to come in and talk to me. Like, no editing on live. It's just a raw, conscious thought. You get everything in the moment. You get me 100%. And also with that, I get to go live on all of my platforms at once. Okay, so I am a huge proponent of one main platform and one secondary platform. That's how I roll, right? My main platform is YouTube, and then Instagram and TikTok, they are my secondary platforms together. The hierarchy for me, though, goes YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. That is my personal hierarchy. I built all of these audiences differently. Do not start off trying to be in every place all the time if you're a business owner. Can't do that. The only exception I say to that is for me going live on all platforms. But over these past 7 years, I built every platform. When I started, I only made videos for YouTube. I didn't make videos for Instagram. I didn't make videos for Facebook. I only made videos for YouTube. Now, I had a business Instagram and a business Facebook page. The only thing I posted on there was, hey, I just posted a new YouTube video. Go watch it. That's all I did for 2 years. Did I build an audience? Yes. If I did a giveaway, I would say, hey, go follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, and you can be entered into the giveaway. So I used my YouTube audience to build Facebook and Instagram, but I did not create any content. It wasn't until late 2020 when my VA started posting content for me specifically for Instagram. And then in 2020, TikTok was like, hey, we'll pay you a few $1,000s if you make TikToks, because they wanted more educational content on TikTok. So at that point, my YouTube channel was in the 20,000s. So I was like, I can post on TikTok if they pay me. And they only wanted 15-second videos, which was very hard for me because I talk a lot. Y'all want to know what I did? I went to my top 10 YouTube videos that were educational, and I just pulled 15 seconds from each of them. Now, I pre-recorded those videos for TikTok, but I did not have to come up with anything new. So I started posting. I started posting on TikTok after that, but I still wasn't consistent. After those 2 months, I fell off a little. And then 2021 is when I took TikTok seriously. But my YouTube was a well-oiled machine at this time. So then I built my TikTok audience, right? And then now I have audiences on all the platforms. But when I go live on all the platforms at once. I do not make TikToks. I do not make Instagram. I do not make Facebook videos. I am going to start, and y'all let me know if you want to see this. I think I'm going to start doing day in the life TikToks, showing the day in the life of a full-time business owner with 2 side hustles, and just showing y'all what my life looks like waking up without an alarm, how I start my days off, what days I side hustle, what side hustles I do, showing the behind the scenes of my business. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. But I think I am going to start doing that and posting it on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, only because my TikTok is monetized, and I'm like, you're leaving money on the table. And I feel like that would be the best way for me to just show my audience who I am and what I do without teaching all the time, and if someone asks me a question, I'll answer it. But I want to save my YouTube for teaching. But anywho, I'm getting off topic. I'm ranting. I love going live on all my platforms at once. When I started, I only went live on YouTube. When I started for about a year, probably 2 years, I started in 2019. For 2 years, I was only going live on YouTube. And then I think I added in, once I found out about StreamYard, I added in my Facebook page. And then I was like, I could just prop my phone up on my laptop and add in Instagram. And then I was like, ooh, I guess I'll add in TikTok too. So I would say by 2022, I was going live on all the platforms at once, but it didn't start like that. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Tap the screen if this makes sense on TikTok. Yes is in the comments if this makes sense everywhere else. So now I use StreamYard on my laptop and I go live. You can see my laptop. I go live on both of my YouTube channels and my Facebook page on my laptop. Then I got two phones. Instagram say hi to TikTok. TikTok say hi to Instagram. I have two phones naturally. One's for business, one's for personal. And I go live on TikTok and Instagram at the same time. So I prop two phones up right on my laptop and I go live in all the places. I love it because what does it do? It gives me content on all the platforms that I don't make content for. So I'm live right now on my couponing channel. Why? Because all of my first business coaching clients came from that couponing channel. So although people came to that channel and subscribed for couponing, there's still a bunch of people over there who want to start and grow a business. So I was like, I'm gonna go live over there too. I'm going live on my business YouTube channel, of course. So I'm also live on Facebook and Instagram. Why am I saying all this? The replays are content on the platform. So on my business channel, this live is going to be up. On my couponing channel, this live is going to be up. On Instagram, this live is going to be up, right? There's like one person watching me on Instagram. On average, my Instagram live replays get 50 to like 60 views. I'm not creating reels. I'm not creating any videos on Instagram, but people are still watching my content from my live replays. I'm not posting on my couponing channel, but my replays on my couponing channel get like 100 views. That may sound like a little bit, but for a channel where people subscribe to see me save money, 100 people on average are watching my live replays about starting and growing a business. I only need to serve like 40 clients in a year to make really good money. So if 100 people are watching this and I'm getting, a few followers every day, a few subscribers every day, a few people coming to my email list every day, like we think we need these massive numbers. No, I only need to serve like 40 to 50 clients in a year to make really good money, really great money. So if I'm getting a few people into my audience every single day, I only need to make like 5-6 sales a month of clients in order to reach my goals. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Yeah. 5 or 6 clients a month and your girl's golden. So I love being able to go live in all the places at once. I love being able to show up and not have to make any edits. I love being able to show up, rant for an hour, and this content lives on 4 platforms that I'm not creating any content for. Like, it is my favorite thing. I love it. I wish I could put this whole replay up on TikTok. TikTok doesn't let you put the whole replay up. It does let you put clips. And again, I'm still slacking because I should be posting my TikTok clips. I know I should. I need to. Like, it needs to be on my to-do list. It needs to be what I do consistently, but I be slacking. Okay? But the replay clips are great because TikTok will give you a great little portion. I can just make a caption and post. I'm gonna do it. Like, I just been lazy. I don't have any excuse. I don't have any excuse for you for why I haven't posted it. No excuse besides I've been lazy. Okay. Again, that brings me to my next tip. Going live is great because you can use the clips later. I really don't. I don't personally, but I know a lot of people do. So I have from StreamYard, I have a replay of this that I can use, but it's already up on YouTube. But I definitely for sure need to use these TikTok clips for later. I know I'm slacking there. But if you are someone who is repurposing your content and you go live, you can pull the clips out and use them on your current platform or in your email lists as other pieces of content. You absolutely can pull clips out. Okay, this is why TikTok is my favorite platform to go live on. TikTok pushes your content, pushes you live when you are live. So TikTok has a full live feed where people can just scroll through and watch people on live, which is great. But TikTok also will push your live on people's For You page. People who they think would like your live, they push your live and your content when you go live. I love it. A lot of you otherwise may not have found me if my live did not pop up on your feed on TikTok. On YouTube, they have like the little homepage, but I think you already have to be subscribed or, looking at similar content for it to pop up for you, which is fine, right? Um, Instagram will notify your followers, but it doesn't give you the opportunity to be in front of a lot of new people, where TikTok gives you the opportunity to be in front of new people. Instagram gives you the opportunity to be in front of people who are already following you, people who are already in your audience. Same thing with YouTube. I also send out an email to my email list every single time I go live. I know I'm annoying. But I send out an email to my email list every single time, like, hey, I'm live. I'm live right now. So that everybody in my audience knows, like, hey, I'm live, come join me. Okay. So those are all my reasons why I've decided to make live my main platform. Okay. I love going live. So what I would love from you, what your calls to action are, if you want to go live, if you want to make sales in your business, if you are struggling to go live and struggling to make sales on live in your business, you need to be in the live bootcamp. The live bootcamp is going to help you position yourself as position your offer, your product as a solution to a problem with your audience. It's going to give you the confidence that you need to show up. But most importantly, it's going to give you a strategy for showing up on live and being able to connect and engage with your audience so that you can show up as the boss that you are and sell your product as a solution to a problem. If you have tried to go live and it hasn't worked for you, the live bootcamp is for you. So just to reiterate, it's 2 days, 2 2-hour sessions. Day 1 is all about preparing your live assets. We're going to go over how to show up confidently, everything you need to go live, the steps of going live. And on day 1, we also come up with your live topics, what you're going to talk about, and how you're going to outline them. Day 2 is all about selling without saying bye, bye, bye. So getting your offer positioned and ready to sell, making it easy for people to buy from you, being able to sell your offer without saying bye, 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 and really focusing on the why, and making sure that you are conveying to your audience why your offer is going to solve their problem, and not just saying, buy my chapstick, buy my lip gloss, buy my lotion, because nobody wants to hear that shit. So you're going to leave this live bootcamp with your next 30 days of lives scheduled. Well, not scheduled, prepared, I should say. Your next 4 lives, because 1 a week, that's 30 days. Or if you're doing bi-weekly, you'll have the next 2 months of lives prepared. You are going to leave with a workbook with the strategy and the process that we went through. You're also going to get 30 days access to watch the replays of the live bootcamp, and you get a 15-minute one-on-one session with me to ask me any and all questions about your business. Both the bootcamp and the one-on-one session is in Zoom, so you have the opportunity to talk to me. I have the opportunity to talk to you. We get to have a conversation, which is really, 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 really important. Like, I'm not the ebook kind of girl. I don't even like selling courses anymore. It's all about connecting with you and being able to hold your hand and help you get to where you want to go. So that's the live bootcamp. It's starting on Sunday. It's Sunday and Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is the live bootcamp, and it's $149. You can get your seat at kristenmaximizer.com/bootcamp. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe to Build a Business with Chris and get on my email list. So, are there any questions? Let me know. Do you have any questions? And if you don't have any questions, was this helpful? Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. And let me know if you have any questions. A lot of people ask, when should they go live? As far as like date and time, if I'm being honest with you, to start, pick the date and time that works best for you. We're going to talk about this a little bit more in depth in the bootcamp, but if you're literally not going live because you don't know when, pick a day and time that works for you and just go. Should you prepare your lives? Absolutely. I have notes over here. I know what my live topic is, and I've outlined it. It's already prepared. I had the email done. I had the thumbnails done. I had everything ready to go. I know what my calls to action are, meaning what am I selling to you? What do I want you to do after the live? All that stuff is planned. Yes, you should prepare your live. What should you do if no one shows up? Keep going. Talk as if someone's watching. On TikTok, people can watch you without clicking the live, so you won't even know that they're there. Same thing on YouTube. People can watch you without clicking on the live, so you don't even know that they're there. And also, while you are live, you are also talking to people that are going to watch the replay. So like right now there's no one on my Instagram live. Like people have been circling in, but there's not a button that shows me that people are watching me right now. Whereas people are watching on YouTube, people are watching on TikTok. Great. I'm so happy to have y'all. But I'm also talking for the people that are going to watch the replay. Because, like I said, my Instagram live replays are getting between like 50 and 75 views on average. So even though no one's actively watching right now, someone's going to come back and watch the replay. So you keep going. No one's saying stay on live for an hour. I don't suggest that for your first live unless you get a shit ton of questions and you just keep going. But I teach in the live bootcamp 15 to 25 minutes for your first live. That's going to be more than enough time to go through everything you need to go through in the I think it's 6-step process of all the things you need to say on your live, all the steps, all the things you need. 15 to 25 minutes is fine. You are going to show up and keep talking, and you're not going to look at who's here. If no one shows up, that's fine. But I also want you to remember that even if no one shows up, you have to keep going because you have to keep practicing. When I started, my lives were a hot mess. They literally were just Q&A. I had a shit ton of people show up, but I was literally just doing Q&A, and it was a lot. It was very overwhelming. It took me years to develop my strategy and my focus. It took me years to figure out my strategy, but it has been very helpful for me. So we don't worry about who's not here. We worry about who's here, who's watching you, and who it's meant for. It's going to get to them. Okay? Are there any other questions? Any other questions? If there's no questions, I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here with me because you could have done anything else on your Friday night. I'm going to do my best to go live tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a chill live, maybe even from my bed. Where in this live, we are just going to do mostly like a content and live chit chat where I'm going to answer some questions and I'm just going to be really chill as I'm getting prepared for the live boot camp that's going to happen on Sunday. So I'm excited to see those of you who signed up for the live boot camp. Should you have any questions about working with me, you can slide in my DMs on Instagram or TikTok at Krista Maximizer. I want to thank you all so much for joining, and I will see you on the next live, possibly tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then on Monday. So thank you all so much for joining. Make sure you fill out the form. If you're on TikTok, give me your name, your email, and your phone number so you can get on my email list and get the link to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also, if you want to work with me, you can book a free sales call. From your bed, yes. I will be in the bed. I did my live from bed 2-3 days ago? You wouldn't even know. I would sit there, I prop everything up, and I just get the yapping. So comfortable. This week I was on a week of rest. I rested. It felt so good. Felt guilty because I'm a little bit behind on my work. So I'm about to knock some stuff out right now. But I needed that rest. I definitely needed that rest. But thanks again. I'm going to leave for real this time. And y'all have a good night. Bye.